Hey Data Factory fans, for today's video I want to talk to you about an open source project that we have put out on GitHub that will help you as you start to migrate your ADF and Synapse pipelines as part of your Fabric upgrade projects. So make sure to share with you the link to the GitHub project, and the project is called Fabric Upgrade. But what I want you to see is that on the GitHub site for the project, we have a lot of information. We have a wiki that's full of tutorials, how to install, how to get started, some examples of how to begin using the utility to upgrade your ADF and Synapse pipelines to Fabric. Now, we've released this as an open source GitHub project because our intention is to allow you to contribute and to expand the functionality of the existing scripts as they are. What this essentially is in the site, when you go visit the site, you'll see it's a PowerShell module that you are open to contribute to. So what I mean by that is if you look at the main homepage for the wiki for the Fabric Upgrader, and then you click on the supported link, you will see that there is a limited number of activities and data sets that are currently supported. And this is fluid, so many of these are coming in, and after I recorded this video, you'll visit the site and you'll see more things are supported. But to add more, we would also like to see contributors contributing to this project. And by contributing, and there's a click here on how to become a contributor, you'll be able to help us to expand, and you can set this as a way to upgrade more of the ADF and Synapse pipelines that you have with your specific needs. But let me show you a very simple example of how to get started with it. So this is a PowerShell module, and so I'm going to go over to my PowerShell prompt, and you'll see that first thing you'll do is to import the module, Microsoft Fabric Upgrade. Then you will install that, and then from there you will run the command to import your support file. So what you're going to see me do is I'm going to use the download support file feature in ADF and Synapse. It gives you the support file for your pipeline. Then you're going to point to that file and you will run this command to upgrade it. Okay, so here's a pipeline I have with a copy activity, an if condition, and a web activity. And I want to upgrade this into Fabric. So the first thing I'm going to do is click over here onto the pipeline for upgrade ellipsis, and I will choose the download support files. This is going to give me a zip file with the files I need to run the upgrader. Now there's an important aspect of converting and migrating from ADF or Synapse to Fabric that you have to account for, and that is mapping your link services to connections in Fabric. And so back on the wiki page of the GitHub project, you will see that we have an instruction for how to add a connection using the resolutions file. So the resolutions JSON file will allow you to map your link service to the ID for your connection inside of Fabric so that you can continue to use things like your copy activity. In this case, I'm also using a web activity that accesses a link service. I'm going to map those to my Fabric connections, and that'll do the upgrade for you. So that also means that the other thing you need to do before you can run the upgrade, even though I've already downloaded the support file, is I need to make sure I have my connection set already built in Fabric, because we're not going to do connection migrations for you. That's going to be something that we want you to handle because of authentication and security concerns. So what I did was to create a connection in Fabric first, and then I clicked on the settings of that connection, and I grabbed the connection ID, and I used that in that resolutions file so I can tell the upgrader what the target connection is going to be for that link service from ADF. So when you run the command, you'll have that file built, you'll have the download file, and then you will just give the name of the ID for your workspace and the region for your workspace. You run this command, and let me actually just go over to the command that I ran, and then you run that from the PowerShell command line, and then literally a few seconds later, you'll have that pipeline inside of your Fabric workspace. Right here is pipeline for upgrade. It looks exactly the same as it does in ADF, and so that's how you use the Fabric Upgrade utility. Thanks for watching.